Welcome to Wildcard Wednesday, October 14th, 2009. On this episode, I'm going to show you a really neat technique I got from Night Cats on YouTube. We're going to be burnishing glitter, so we're going to be using some Stampin' Up! Glitter, and you notice we're going to be using a card made out of Whisper White, cut in half, 8.5, 11 cut in half. Use some bling, some really nice bling dots from the dollar store. This really pretty wide satin ribbon. It's kind of a blue color, but it's hard to see. And we're also going to be using this two-way tape. Mine's about 1.5 to 2 inches wide. And this lovely label stamp set, I'm using the baby stamp from this set. I'm also using Cool Caribbean ink from Stampin' Up! After folding my card in half, I placed a strip of the two-way tape at the top and the bottom of the card, and then I took my ticket corner punch from Stampin' Up! And just did the corners just for a little different interest on the card. Now I'm going to peel away the top of the tape, leaving the sticky surface on the card. And this piece of tape is an important element in this card design because when you pull away the paper, the piece of paper I've discarded there is resist paper, and we're going to be needing that a little bit later. Now here I have some resist paper. This paper I took from a package of stickers that I had been done with. So I'm going to take my circle punches and just punch out some random circles using the resist paper, and it's really important that you use resist paper in this project. So the next part we're going to do, we're going to take those circles we punched out and place the glossy side down randomly all over those strips of two-way tape. I'm using, it's a tool, it has a little bit of clay or plasticine in the end, and it makes it easy to pick up small pieces when you're working with them. And also it's a good idea not to handle the tape too much because we don't want to lose our sticky surface. So just keep placing those little dots all over the front of the card. So you can see they're stuck all over the front of the card, so it's kind of white on white. And this is that tool I was talking about. It's called Quicker Picker Upper, and it works really great. Next, making sure you have some scrap paper underneath, we're going to take our first color of glitter. It's always best to start with the darkest color first, and we're just going to sprinkle it all over the front of the card and making sure that it's covering every piece of that card, and then tap it off. And it's going to end up looking something like this. I took a stipple brush that I just keep for this purpose. They come in a package of 2, but I use one just for brushing glitter away. And this one, brush it quite vigorously because you're trying to remove all the surface glitter off the front of this card, and you're kind of burnishing it a little bit. And that's a technique we're going for. By using the scrap paper underneath, it serves as a great funnel, and all of the glitter, pretty much all of it, is returned back to the jar to be used again for another time. Next thing I did is peel off all of the resist paper to reveal all the sticky spots underneath. I tried really carefully not to touch the sticky surface, so the middle portion of this card for this design is free of stickers, so I tried to keep my thumb in that area. So here you can see all of the resist paper has been removed. So I'm going to grab my scratch paper again, and I'm going to go to my contrasting color of glitter, which is this really pretty green, and sprinkle that all on top, and do the same thing as we did with the blue glitter. So here we have our amazing background for this card. As you can see, it's all glittered and all burnished, but I can brush it and none of the glitter comes off, and you can even shake it and see that it's just burnished right in. None of the glitter is going to fall off and make a mess. Now the next thing I did, I opened my card right up, and right along that section where there is no glitter, I took my knife and just made an opening for the ribbon to pass through. So I passed through that really pretty organza ribbon to the front of the card, and I adhered it in the middle of the card front. I used the baby stamp and the tempting turquoise and stamped it out, and they used the 1 3/8 inch punch to punch it out, and then I punched a white scallop circle, and I'm going to adhere that right in the center to cover up the ends of the ribbon. And as if this card isn't sparkly enough, I added green bling all the way around each and every one of the scallops and took foam tape and adhered it to the center, covering up the ends of the ribbon. So here we have a really pretty burnished glitter baby card. I think it's really quite nice, and I'd like to thank Nightcats on YouTube for her tutorial on how to do this. So I hope you get a chance to try different techniques and look around on YouTube for other crafters for some great ideas. Until then, we'll see you next time. Bye bye.